planet Cybertron, and now its residents shall witness its dismemberment. Rise, my podcast. Serve your new master well. All hail Unicron.
Hello everyone and welcome to All Hail Unicron episode 111. I'm your host Oscar Alonso and today's title is Where is Robert? Part 2. And joining me tonight are other two members of the Furious Four. He is of course the Mad Doctor, Mr. Fix-It, the guy that can fix any broken Transformer, the one, the only T2RX6, Justin.
Yellow.
Yeah. And coming up next to me, right behind me here, sniffing on my neck like he's doing his impression of Joe Biden. He is everyone's favorite crippling debt and newfound discoverer that the Diners Club is still up and running. So that joke is officially been run to the ground. One the only Mr. Pre-Order Richard.
Hello, hello.
Seriously, that's probably like the weirdest news on our last show was when you sent me that link to the Diners Club, and it's still active. I thought that shit went the way, and my fellow artists can vouch for me because you've heard of this if you're my age. The Art Institute of America, that stupid thing where you could draw the teddy bear in the back of a comic book, mail it in, and then you're stuck with a salesman pitch for like 2 hours. Yeah, that was fucking blowing my mind. So let's get the ball rolling with it. Anybody get anything? Richard?
I did.
There we go. I can't wait. Let's hear it.
I got the Great Works Studio, I guess is what they're called, the Legend Scale Razor Claw and Dive Bomb. Deformation.
TV02.
TV01 and TV02. Yep. I got both of those. The Dive Bomb, the backpack is just a pain in the ass. The way it clips on, and you have to have everything just right. And he barely stands up without the backpack. The backpack is Predaking's head and the entire giant set of wings. And it's way bigger than the actual figure. And he barely stands up on his own. But they made his tail feathers go all the way down so that basically when he's standing there with his backpack on, he's, 4 points. The tail touches in 2 and then the feet. But he's fine. I haven't put him in the
Oh, yeah.
yet,
4 points of articulation.
Yeah. I also got the Siang Culture, the next 2 train bots for Raiden, the Legend Scale train bots. It's the 2 arms. The one thing that's, I don't remember their actual names. It's whatever the 2 arms are. The one thing that's weird about them, they're pretty cool. They come with 10 pieces of track. Each piece is like 4 inches. So it comes with a ton of track, which is cool. That all snaps together. They're the arms and the hands are built into them. And one of them, the green and I guess he's like green and red and gray. The hand is gray because there's no molded black plastic on him. So the hand itself is gray. The other arm, which is 80s PC color and black with some, I think, red on him, he has a black hand. The Raiden hand is black on his. And I was like, okay, these all look cool. This is great. And then I saw the hand and I'm like, wait, so Raiden's going to have a black hand and a gray hand?
That's weird.
Just very strange.
You got a problem with that there, Kid Rock? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's just, that was just strange to me. Everything else about the set is nice. Like I said, it comes with 10 pieces of track. It oddly comes with Raiden's gun, which that makes sense to come with the hands or the arms, right? But it also comes with 2 guns that attach to the legs, like to the feet, like those 2 weird kind of winged guns that hang off of Raiden's feet. I was like, that's weird that came with this set, but okay. So he's got all these black molded parts, yet the hand on the one is gray. It's very strange to me. Anyway, yeah. So I also got the Magic Square Masterpiece Combaticon tune set, the upgrade kit with the tune parts for Bruticus.
Nice.
And it's beautiful.
And that's for the MP scale, right?
That's for the MP scale, yeah. For whatever reason, as you know, all the figures are very cartoon accurate or cartoon looking.
Except
But then
for
all of the all the combiner parts that he came with are toy accurate. So they have a second just combiner part set. That's all toon accurate, and it's nice. I like it a lot. Looks great.
I kind of think that was a scam on their part.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me because like the Legend scale Combaticons, they did like 3 releases of them. They did like the toy release, and they did the toon release, and then they did like I forget. Remember they did like a signature edition that had like even more detail on it than the regular toy release or something. So I don't know. It's very strange to me that they did it this way. Because now what are they going to do if they do a toy version of the Combaticons in MP scale? Do they just expect you to buy both sets? I don't know. It's weird.
I think they do, because I think they pulled that shit with the fucking toon accurate add-on kit as a fucking ploy to get people to buy it all.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of a really, really stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
And expect people to be okay with it.
It's very strange for me. And if they would have just sold the figures and then just did like, okay, here's a toon kit or here's a toy kit. And maybe the toy kit comes with a sticker sheet so you can give them the toy details, maybe some extra heads or something to swap out head. I don't know.
Oh, but God, I hope not. That swindle toy head. No.
Yeah. I also got the dysentery Optimus, the ox pulling cart Optimus, and it's
garbage.
Ridiculous. It's garbage. It's ridiculous, but I love it, and it's really small.
So, like in robot mode, is he legend scale or what?
No, he's deluxe size.
He is.
I can send a picture of him in robot mode. His alt mode is because the ox and the trailer, the cart that he's pulling, make up the whole robot. So he's not as small in robot mode, but I thought he was going to be Voyager size. He's very much not. He's deluxe. It's ridiculous and it's kind of crap. But that said, I kind of love it because it's so bizarre. And then the last thing I got some of that new age dick. I got their side swipe.
We want to go ahead and we want to celebrate Richard's new path of life that he's chosen.
That's right. I've embraced the dick, the new age dick. It's a new age.
Just like his idol, Kid Rock.
Yeah, so new age side swipe, and I'll say he comes with the final piece for Autobot Spike, the Build-A-Figure. And the one thing that blows me away and kind of pisses me off is every image they show of Autobot Spike, and in the cartoon, he had Hound's shoulder cannon on his right shoulder, and he had Jazz's gun on his forearm, like plugged into the side of his forearm. First of all, Jazz has 0 pieces for the Build-A-Figure, unless you arguably count the gun. Hound did come with a leg, but nobody comes with an extra Hound launcher and an extra Jazz gun. So either your Hound and your Jazz have their launcher and gun, or Autobot Spike has it. And I think that's kind of shit. I mean, the Jazz gun is literally a single mold, unpainted piece of gray plastic. And the Hound launcher is like 3 different pieces with a pin in the handles so you can angle it up and down. So, and I don't even think there's paint on the Hound launcher. It's like, really, you guys couldn't put another 10 cents, 20 cents of plastic in here so you can have your Autobot Spike complete and your 2 figures, especially since Jazz wasn't even part of it. He didn't come with a body part or anything. So that kind of bummed me out about that release. But otherwise, it's a solid new age release. But yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Justin, what'd you get this week?
Well, I would like to start and say I wouldn't know if Autobot X is a solid New Age release because I didn't get him with all of my purchases of New Age stuff. Dicks. What I got this week? I got Dick.
So you're not getting Dick?
I got Dick.
Yeah, you need to get Dick.
And by Dick, I do mean I got the New Age Sideswipe also. He's fantastic. He's a great bot. But I don't have all the pieces to make Autobot X because I picked up Wheeljack in toy version. And yeah, missing a piece. Right? So fucking sucks. I feel like I'm missing another piece too, but I don't know. I don't know if I care enough to go track it down and figure out what I'm missing. Maybe someday. So I got that. You hear me rumbling around here and there. I picked up a standing desk and like the little treadmill you can slide underneath it. So I'm in the
You
process
called
of
it a treadmill.
walking pad, treadmill, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't care. But yeah, I'm in the process of trying to run wires so I can work in my office tomorrow since I was off today. Expecting this stuff to be here this morning, and it's like, we're gonna show up like 20 minutes before you have to go podcasting. Like, fun. So we're working on it. We're almost there, but we'll get there. And then what else did I get this week? I went to McDonald's, and we went to go get those food changeables, the new versions, and they gave us this shit ass, I don't even know, like under 3 years old toy, and I was pissed. I was friggin' pissed. My wife's like, "Why are you mad?" I'm like, "Cause I don't want this shit." I'm like, I wouldn't go to McDonald's to pick up a Happy Meal to get this thing. Like, no, you know. She's like, "Well, go complain." I'm like, "Oh yeah, a 44-year-old man's gonna go in there and complain that he got the wrong toy in his Happy Meal." Like, okay.
You man, excuse me, miss, yes,
Yeah.
sir. The fuck is this?
Exactly.
That's a Happy Meal toy? No, it's the wrong Happy
Yeah.
Meal toy.
So we ended up
That's the
going
correct
again
answer.
to a different McDonald's because I'm like, I really just want one. I just want to check it out and see what they're like. So we ended up getting the jack-o'-lantern bucket that McDonald's does every year, basically. So it's fine. It's basically, if you've had the old ones, it's similar. It transforms in a couple steps. It feels okay. The plastic is obviously different than it was in the 80s, but I mean, it's probably the best thing that's come out of McDonald's lately. So, my kids don't tend to give much of a crap about McDonald's toys, but they really like the food changeables bucket. So, yeah, make better toys, McDonald's, and don't fuck up a 44-year-old man's order. That's all I got. What about you,
Yeah.
Oscar?
I didn't get anything.
You got Dick.
My haul was last show when I got the Deformation Razor Claw and New Age Cho.
So you legit got Dick, as in nothing.
Yes, that is correct.
Fair.
Wait, no.
Fair.
No, don't go by that. No. I've just been busy. I haven't seen anything worth buying. When I go out in the wild anyway, when I go grocery shopping and shit. So it's been pretty chill. I'm catching up on my Gundam backlog. Some projects I start, they end pretty badly because it's not working out the way I want. Or like I bought the real grade Shining Gundam, which was a mistake because I got about as far as the 2 feet you're supposed to make, because it makes you start by building the legs, right? That kit anyway. I start making the 2 feet. I start working my way to legs. And there's this like thruster that goes in its calf muscle. And I'm making the right leg first, and the thruster part breaks because I put it in wrong. So I'm like, shit. So I go ahead, I glue it, put it back on. And then I finish building the leg. I go to the left leg, build the thruster again, and something out. I'm gonna do it right this time. Boom, okay, got it right. But it won't stay in there. And I'm like, fuck, like the instructions have it like go up the slot. But it's not staying. Like, what did I do wrong? And I decided, well, the thruster should flip out. I go to flip it out, this side breaks now. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So bust out the super glue, we put it back on. I'm like, okay. Install it, close it. I'm like, all right, good there. And then, I'm watching a few reviews on this model kit, and it's like, make sure you test out the legs. I'm like, okay, I go to flip open the calves where the thrusters are, and I ended up super gluing them closed.
Oh, no.
At this point, I lost my cool, and I was like, fuck this. So I just threw out the whole kit. I'm like, I'm done. Like, I'm so done with real grade and unnecessary complexity. I am a guy with big, nasty, gross mitts. I cannot handle a 3-centimeter fucking thruster. The same way a guy who's like 6 inches smaller than I am and weighs like 100 pounds soaking wet, if he's lucky, can handle it. So it's like, I'm done. Like, I'm just sticking to master grade and high grade because they're simpler. So, fuck it. I'll stick with that. So I busted out the Gundam Death Sight from Endless Waltz that I'm working on now. Death Sight Hell. that I'm working on now. So I just finished doing one of his legs, and tomorrow morning I'll finish doing the other one, and then move on from there.
Very nice.
So yeah,
I mean, that's kind of the way with the Gundam kits, right? Like, especially the small ones like that is like it's not meant for giant
it's so
American
weird
hands.
because like I've been buying and building the Master Grade Super Deformed. That's the ones like with the huge heads, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And they're smaller scale. They're not 6 inch. They're like maybe 5. They're not like 7, 8 inch figures. They're like maybe 5 inches. Um, and those are a lot more complex than the real grade because you're actually installing a bit for the eye, then the lens for the eye. And I did what's called the aerial. I got to get the Wing Zero next. That's the next one I want to get on that. But it's like I did the aerial, and it was like so complex, but it went so smoothly. Then I'm like, oh, that's when I started the real grade right after I finished her, and I was like, this ought to be cake because I literally had to like bust out sticky tack to get the lens in to make sure it stayed, and it's like this should be a cakewalk. No, I'm gonna chalk it up to. I'm not saying real grade kits are stupid. I have made some real grades that have been fucking bangers. They're still holding together well. My Epion and my Impulse Gundam, but I think I got the bad kit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's, like, someone gets that masterpiece Starscream that doesn't have weak ass ankles,
Right.
and then someone gets the Starscream like I do that had the weak ass fucking ankles in his first release. So it's you know what I'm saying? It's luck of the draw.
Yeah. I get that.
All right, Robert, what'd you get this week?
All right.
Okay, well he's not here, so okay, let's go ahead and move on. He's abandoned us. And moving on to the first bit of third-party news, Magic Square Light of Easy Repaints reveal. All right, sounds like that's right. A Shattered Glass Nemesis Prime.
Is this their Legends version?
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like
Yes, it is.
It looks good.
Teeny tiny Prime. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you can pretty much guarantee that anybody who does an Optimus is going to do all the different repaints. I'm sure.
Of course.
Whenever Fans Toys gets to it, we're going to get all their repaints too. It's just the way of the Prime, right? So.
Of course.
Prime is
I'm surprised
basically
it took
repainted
them
the
this
same
long.
amount of times as a Seeker at this point. So.
Hell, even their damaged head looks better than like the Hasbro about to die Optimus Prime that they're going to release.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's 3 specks of paint and a bent antenna. There you go, guys. Fucking nailed it.
Yeah, you love us.
Nailed it.
Because
You guys
we're
fucking love it.
Hasbro.
Fucking sickos. You're Hasbro. Look at our feudal Japan set, bros. This looks really good, though. I love that. What is it? Picture number 8, where he's like crouching like he's about to fucking attack us.
Yeah.
The back cleans up real well. Ooh. So yeah, not a bad looking Shattered Glass Optimus Prime.
Not at all.
I'm gonna reiterate
not
about
bad.
figure 8 with him in that attack position is what he sends the IRS whenever it's time to file for his taxes. It's just a picture of him there, and he does not need to pay his taxes. Moving on to Tyrant Toys teases a test shot of their third-party take on the terrific Transformer Star Saber. First off, love the name. They cut the bullshit. Tyrant Toys. They let you know they don't care what you're going to think about this.
True.
So there has been a myriad of Star Sabers being released now. Over the years, we had first the official masterpiece, which was basically the articulated G1, right? I'm quoting John Long here, my conversation with him, because when I bought him, I really liked him. And then when he said that, I just looked at it and I was like, it's ruined. Like, I generally don't like this figure anymore. But I'd take him again if I had a chance. Then you had Planet X with their IDW inspired Star Saber,
which I think is the best. I feel like it's the best looking, but I don't really like their Victory Leo personally.
Yeah, their Victory, they're like, I've seen reviews. I've owned their Star Saber several times, but I've seen reviews of the Victory Leo, which just left me like, I think KFC kind of nailed it. And then you had, what was the name of that one company that made like a very articulated version of them?
Wasn't it like Iron Trans or somebody?
Yeah. It was pretty recent.
Yeah.
So it was very weird to see that. And so, I mean,
What do we
this
think?
Yeah,
comes out.
Iron Trans.
Yeah, stop it. You stop it right now.
You tell me how to live,
Um,
Oscar. You tell me how to live.
And don't
I
forget
will.
Flames Toys.
Oh yeah, yes, they're non-transforming one. So look at that giant Phillips head on that fucking jet cockpit. The Brain Master.
Yeah,
They all had a Brain Master.
the giant Phillips head on the cockpit makes me wonder what scale is this? Is this Masterpiece?
It looks like it is.
I'm thinking it's
So,
Masterpiece,
let's
but
see.
like that screw is terribly placed. And just like I'm like, okay, maybe this is smaller than that, and I don't think it is. I think
Well-
it is Masterpiece.
Are you talking about in picture 7?
Um,
Where you see the
I
little
don't know.
Brain
Yes.
Master guy? sitting
yes,
there?
yeah.
It's at least under the cockpit, right? Like that closes at least to cover
It is,
Yeah.
but
It's
don't
just
know.
you could see it.
I feel like it should go the other way, and it should have like a little screw cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So.
it could, sure.
Yeah.
This is 10 inches tall in robot mode, by the way. The Star Saber mode, not the...
So it's about MP scale.
Yeah, it's about MP scale.
I mean, it looks cool. I think it might be one of the better looking ones. He looks the most Gundam, which is proper for the character.
Yeah.
So.
That doesn't mean anything. Yeah, he's always looked very Gundam as far as I'm concerned in the cartoons and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want, I think this is more. It feels a lot like a hybrid of G1 and Gundam,
Mhm.
especially like around the feet because those look like high heels.
Yeah.
Like dress boots. This is
Yeah.
Comes with 2 swords.
Okay, so my biggest complaint about this guy, I think he
Okay.
looks really good. I like the combined jet thing. I like the individual little saber, whatever you want to call him. I think he's saber, right? And then he's
I think so, yeah.
wing saber when he has like the back of the jet thing attached. Anyway, the wing saber has this big gap between the like upward facing thrusters and the neck, which is kind of unsightly. But what's worse is if you look at picture 3, where the neck is like detached from the body to give him like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, picture 4. You can see in picture 4 to get like that upward look, like the neck doesn't peg in right. So like
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't look finished, which sucks because I think that as an MP Star Saber, I think this looks really good and on point, and it's ruined by stuff like that. And like I can even get past the big screw in the cockpit, which I think is just the wrong place for it to be, or it should have a little cover to cover it or something, or at least a red screw. Like make the head of the screw red. Like I don't know what you could do, any number of things, but I can excuse that. But then, like, the neck I'm just like, well, I mean, that just seems like this huge design oversight.
I mean, for something like that, you have to understand how many people are going to pose them like this on their shelf.
It's true, but it still feels like it's
know,
a design
like-
oversight, you know?
No one's going to sit there and be like, oh, bruh, just got that new Star Saber, bruh. Gotta have him pose like he's in Commando.
Yeah, I mean, but now that you mention it, like if you look at any like picture 1 or picture 3, that gap between the
Picture
jet,
3 is where it's most prominent because, like, I am
Yeah.
looking right down in that hollow area
right?
between the jet and then the rest of the cavity. And it's like, wow, you could drop like, you put some weed in there, man.
That's a
Hold your
Hasbro waffle.
stash. It sure is,
I
except
feel
at
like-
least it's not on a forearm.
Yeah, I feel like that could have been. They could have put a cover there at least. The neck is unsightly as well, but only when you pose it certain ways.
Yeah.
Honestly, the screw in the cockpit doesn't bother me personally because you close the cockpit, it's completely gone. But what does bother me, looking at Star Saber's combined, like the full robot mode, is those 2 screws on his upper shoulders, right next to the red parts on the inside, like head level. It's like, those are unsightly screws.
Oh,
Those
those need
couldn't
to
have
be
been on the
covered.
back. Yeah,
Maybe
those
these are
should be
prototype
covered.
pictures. Let's hope for that. Because
It
they're going to
does
want
say
like
color
200,
prototype.
$300 for this motherfucker.
Let's see.
And it's
I
like,
think he's up on Show Z. Let me look. Because that's a good
they're
question.
going to want
How
like
much
$200,
is it?
$300 for this motherfucker when you could go ahead and invest $100 on a Psycho Gundam kit, which is taller than this, and you don't have any screw holes or screws to apply.
Yeah. I don't see a price yet. At least not on Show Z.
It looks great if you're a Star Saber fan. If you are, you're probably a religious zealot. You don't need to be on the internet. But hey, DNA gives us a G2 version of their Godzilla upgrade for Grimlock. Strong. Oh, he gets a new face. Hold on. I might get this for my G2 Grimlock.
I think this looks pretty cool.
This looks very fucking cool. The fucking
The
arms alone
Godzilla
for his
head
ult
looks
mode.
cool.
The
Yeah.
new head for the robot mode is fucking sick. That's like Godzilla's mouth opening up.
Mm-hmm. I
It's
think
like
this
a-
looks pretty cool.
It's like a Power Ranger with fucking balls.
They
Look at
did
that
the same
fucking
kit
head.
for the
The
actual
Megatron.
Godzilla one, yeah. And it
Yeah,
looks
I'm
really
not paying
cool.
$80 for a fucking glorified repaint with a new fucking head sculpt and some fucking dorsals.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay $60 for just the upgrade kit.
Yeah,
This looks really good, though.
Godzilla mode looks great. I love the new like kind of spikes.
The dorsal fins, yeah, that's what they're
Dorsal
called.
fins. That's what they're called. Yeah.
I'll get a fucking kaiju guy on here to fucking rip you in half, bro. Pay attention.
Yeah. You would.
No disrespect, Red Raptor or Raptor Red, whatever. What was his dinosaur nut's name?
I can't remember. But he's
Justin?
always correct.
Crimson Raptor.
Crimson Raptor, yeah. He's the one that put me in my place about the pterodactyls never being a thing.
Huh.
But look at that. He even got the little atomic fire that goes in there. Strong.
Yeah, his alt mode arms look great. Those look so much better.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is a cool kit.
Yeah, it's a neat kit.
I mean, I wish he came with like a sword or something. That would have fucking sealed the deal.
He does. It's called his tail.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Strong.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is very good, yeah. Oh, man. Is this at Show Z by any chance?
Let me look.
While we do that, we'll move on to the next topic. On the official run, Blokees Wheels Wave 2 Wreck and Rule prototypes. Oh, no. You think their Bath's got to be an Overlord?
No, I don't know.
No. Thank God.
I mean, these look cool enough, I suppose. I'm not. I don't know. It's cool enough.
Yeah.
The Hound.
I have the
nice.
Hound. Yeah, I have the Hound. That's the Wave 1.
How is
Yeah,
Hound?
but that's obviously these are non-transformable, so you're buying basically a car kit.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so the Hound is he's roughly Hot Wheels. Well, he is Hot Wheel size, but the body of the Jeep is die cast, which is nice. And everything else is just, plastic parts that attach together. So it's cool enough.
So these prototypes, who do they have here? They have, what is that? Sideswipe? They have
Sideswiper. It says breakdown up there, but
okay.
obviously you could do it both ways.
The pickup truck with the cannon is probably Cup. Then you
I
have
think that's Roadbuster.
Roadbuster?
I think so.
He's a tank, isn't he?
Yeah, Roadbuster.
Then you have Iron Fist or whatever they call him nowadays.
Yeah.
Fistatron. And who's the Jet?
Just your
That's the
Momatron.
Overlord jet.
Oh, that's the Overlord Jet?
Yeah. No tank, just the jet. But I don't know if this is the full wave 2. Because wave 1 had, I don't know, 6 or 8.
Yeah, they have them here in the picture. They have, I can't see. It's too far away. There we go. Yeah, what looks like one of the Run brothers, the Megatron, Prowl.
Yeah, Mirage. I think
said his name. Hound and Mirage. And then the
Yeah,
IDW Optimus Prime.
and then they did Swindle from Hound. It's almost the exact same one.
Of course.
Yeah. I think they did
then-
like Scamper or somebody too.
Methinks you right. Yeah, it's not bad. Blokees has been, I mean, besides their shitty customer service, I think they've been killing it. So, they haven't, I think they really have. Like with their Action Edition model kits, they're great. I could have swore we covered them doing like a Tarn, but I guess I must have confused them with fucking YoloPark.
Are you saying
Go
that
ahead.
there's too many companies doing these non-transforming Transformers?
No, there's only 2, or unless you count 3, and deluxes are their fucking high dollar ones. Well, speaking of YoloPark, gives us a nice spike with a bonus Bumblebee. Hi, Bumblebee. Yeah, Spike? What are you doing right now? We gotta go save Carly. Hit first. Take off your shirt. Come on. Take it off. But Bumblebee, Carly, shh. My pet. Oh my God! Look at image 4. It's like he's waiting for him. So this is really nice, though. Perverted jokes aside, this is a really nice Bumblebee. I think I would have to. I wish do they have him scaled with their Optimus Prime?
I don't see that there, but it says he is. It's got to have the height. 6.3 inches tall.
Look at image 12. That doesn't look like Spike. It looks like who sells propane and propane products. God damn it, Bumblebee, what are you doing? The image 13 is about, I'm about to kick your ass. That's what's going to happen here, Dad. I'm in charge of this company now. You're running it to the ground. So, I mean, it's basically, what, 5 points articulation for Spike, and then the same amount of craziness. I do like the YoloPark model kits. This has diecast in it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna call it right now. With it, by the end of the first year you own in this, if you mess with him, he's got to be a floppy, jiggly mess, just like this fucking YoloPark Megatron I got.
With a glowing endorsement.
Right?
I mean, I'm not trying to be smart, but I would like to see him next to their
I get
Optimus
it.
Prime. But I think he'll scale well, given the fact that Spike is as big as he is next to Bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's cartoon scale, man. It really is.
Yeah.
Look at image 2. That is cartoon scale.
I am real surprised that we don't have more humans from any of the Transformer series represented.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Wu was doing some for a while there, and X Transbots, did a couple. We get them here and there, but I don't know. Even Hasbro, like in the RED line that they abandoned, of course, or like in the Super 7 line, like the Ultimates, I could see them doing like a human pack where it's, Spike, Carly, and Sparkplug or something. And then
You think they
do...
would have?
Yeah.
But I think the most elaborate people that did every important human character was fucking Dr. Wu.
Yeah. But then they stopped,
mean-
and they didn't do all of them. And
I mean
you could do
technically
stuff from...
Hasbro did it too with, their chip, their Spike. Was it a Spike, a Daniel, and then Dr. Arkaville, who came with every Seeker, but he was like translucent.
Yeah. And they did a Carly with MP44.
Yeah.
but it was trash. So was the Spike.
I think my
Well, you
favorite one is that fucking ship that came with a. Oh my god.
Oh, the Bad Cube Sunstreaker?
Yeah, there we go. That's the one. Yep.
Spin Out or whatever his name was.
Yep.
I could see like a third party company though just doing just humans. Like you could do the kids from Prime, you could do the people from Animated, which one company, I think Impossible Toys, did that really shitty set of the animated humans, some of them.
They were handing them out on TFCon Charlotte.
Oh, were they?
I think I got the dad.
Yeah.
Back in
Impossible.
2014.
Professor
Yeah.
Professor Sumdac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah, but
like
they
2
could
or
do
3 sets
every-
of those things somewhere. So they were just
Almost
giving
every
them away.
series. Almost every series has, humans in it that you could easily do that are main characters,
Yep.
Armada, Rid, Energon.
Totally agree.
Those
Why
are
we don't
even
get more,
Beast
I don't know.
Wars. You could do the pre-humans from Beast Wars even, from like season 3. I mean, you could go through and do humans from all. G1 has a ton, right? Animated has a ton. Even like the supervillains that were in Animated, people would die for figures of those,
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
like the Headmaster and Nanosec, and yeah, I think that'd be super cool. But it's just, I don't know. It's weird that nobody's really kind of jumped on that, in my opinion. It's weird.
It's crazy because it could be done like so many different ways too. Like literally someone with a 3D printer could like make these things and sell the files. Like anything, anybody could do any of this. So
yeah.
it's weird to me
and
that
again,
at this point we haven't seen someone jump out and try to do that.
Yeah, and again, you could jump on that multiple scale bandwagon too, like King Toys and some of the others are doing.
Yeah.
Like Magic Square even. You could do, well, here's your Spike that's in MP scale and classics, Chug scale, and also in Legend scale.
For sure.
I don't even want to think about what that Spike would look like.
That Lewin Toys, remember them that did like the 3 foot or 2.5 foot tall KO of MP10?
Yeah, vaguely remember them.
They did a Spike, and he's like 10 or 12 inches tall.
I thought he was 1/12 scale.
Maybe
like
he
6
is.
inches.
Maybe there's one that's that size too.
Yeah, and he had
What
like
I'm
a
thinking
cloth
of had,
uniform.
Yeah, that is it then. Maybe it is only 6 inches. Maybe it's
Yeah,
only...
and he didn't exactly fly off the shelves because that would have been like the company to go ahead and be like, hey, yo, let's do his dad. Yeah, let's do his wife.
Yeah.
And like, let's do a chip before and after the accident and put him in a wheelchair because he made a move on Spike's skull. I fucking warned you, Chip. Oh, come on, Spike. I'm sorry, buddy.
The other thing is too, the engineering is so much less than trying to figure out a transforming toy. There's how many hundreds of different action figure companies out there that you can go take, design tips from, basically.
It certainly wouldn't
So many
be
different action
as difficult. Yeah.
No. I mean, look how simple this guy is. This guy that comes with an official YoloPark product. And it looks pretty good, really. I mean, it's not the greatest, but...
Not the worst.
Hang on. Yeah. All right.
Moving on. Takara's Overgear line. Whoops, blocked my own fucking reading. From Takara's Overgear line update and additional look at Ironhide and Blackout. 2 links. So I saw the trailer for this. I think it was on Facebook.
Yeah, the second link has a trailer. Just for reference there.
Yeah. But the Ironhide looks really good. Like, it doesn't... They don't really strike me as Bayverse style. Like, I'm not looking at a bunch of randomly cut up plastic that was thrown on a fucking forearm joint and then glued on there. But it's still very inspired by it.
Yeah, what's interesting is in the first link, there's some information from some online interview where they mentioned that, according to the interview, this series can be seen as a spiritual successor to Binaltech. This was from a T-Spark interview.
It's
Or
a
T-Spark
spiritual
livestream.
successor to Kiss players. Oh no.
Ew.
Yeah.
OG01 Ironhide, OG02 Blackout.
Yeah, the designs are interesting because it's sort of Bayverse inspired, but also not. I wonder if this is like a trend that Takara is starting now. It's kind of like the new MPG Hot Rod and Optimus that just dropped. You know, they're sort of G1, but they have elements of other eras in them.
To try
And
to
this is
capture
sort of
more people.
Bayverse, but it's sort of not. Yeah, and it's almost like, hey, let's take this kind of new approach. It's kind of like classics from the beginning, you know, an updated look at or an updated version of characters.
Yeah, kind of like how they redid Cup, then they went ahead and redid Swerve to be Cup.
Yeah.
I think they repainted them one more time, didn't they?
I know they
Orion.
used that mold at least 3 times. They did Cup and Swerve, and then they did the Autobot 3-pack, the United 3-pack with Cup, where it was like battle damage.
Yeah.
Didn't they do an Orion packs out of it? I'm pretty sure they did. I feel like they did.
I think they did.
Out of the pickup one? That's a good
Yeah, I think so.
question. I don't remember that one.
Yeah. I could be wrong. I feel like they did, though.
They could have, yeah.
I think you're hella wrong. But the important thing is that Justin's
Fine.
wrong, and I'm not.
I don't
No. So what I get a feel from here is very much that Generations Cup mold, right? With a mix of like the Transformers Prime Cup deluxe class figure from the RID line. If you guys remember that.
I'm trying to think of that Cup. I remember the Rumble. Was it Rumble that was a little truck? Maybe it was.
No, Rumble was like a Honda fucking 2-door Civic. I'm talking about Transformers Prime RID, that line.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I
that
think
is the one I'm
Takara
thinking of.
made that an Ironhide for their weaponizers line or whatever they called it.
Yeah, I remember this Cup now. I just looked them up. Yeah. There's that pickup truck.
Advertisements for Age of the Prime Swerve. Fucking trash. Why'd I click that? Oh, I really hope we cover this guy I just saw in the ads here. Second link is the trailer. I already seen the trailer. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. So, Hasbro fan live streams, you know how well those go and how creepy that one guy always looks. And yes, women still cover their drinks when he walks into a restaurant or a bar. Live stream reveals Liege Maximo, Nexus Prime, and more. We got 2 links for him. The first link is going to showcase us. Hey, there's our resident perv. He's on the left, and he's wearing a headband like he's a fucking K-pop singer. You're not. You are creepy.
His fingernails are painted for you, too.
Fucking dick. Anyway, so up first that they showed here is the very healthy stamped Transformers Prime Cliff Jumper that came from that multi-pack they released at, was it Target? That came with like a fucking neon tarn and prototype colored fucking tarantulas.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's the same shit, right?
I think so.
Yeah, like way to not give, because that fucking original mold is way better than this.
That original mode is so good.
Oh my god! Like cut the fact that The Rock voicing him actually worked, and I'm not a fan of The Rock. Especially when someone decided to be the new power hierarchy in the DC universe. Way to fuck that up, Slim. But yeah, it's all right. I don't need this Cliff Jumper, but this looks okay. And they have Transformers Prime Smokescreen. Just gonna breeze past this. I'm not talking about this fucking horrific thing. The Beast Hunter smokescreen was miles ahead of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, guys, it opens its doors. Here's one worthy of talking about. If I can remember his name.
Powerglide?
There we go. So, much like third-party companies, this guy comes with a creature mask for him to wear. With the power of magic, I guess. No,
The
it's two little
power
clips.
of
I guess you have to
friendship.
rip his face off.
Your face.
All good Transformers get their face rips off. It's just how Optimus
This
likes
looks
it.
pretty good.
That looks like something you could lose if it's that mouthpiece.
I think this Powerglide looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Plane mode is fun. It is basically a Red Cobra Rattler.
Yep.
Like, I think it was you, Justin, that said it back in the SCU days when we were covering Combiner Wars. And I believe they did the aerial bots and they did a power glide. You were like, oh, they were only paint this blue. It's a Cobra Rattler. Guess what?
So-
They painted it blue. It was,
Yep.
and they gave it a Cobra logo.
Yep. And a very fitting Viper-looking head. In fact, his name might have been Viper. I can't remember. So.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes with the
Shadow
googly
Viper.
eye creature face.
Yeah, my favorite face that I never knew I didn't want. Actually, I did know I didn't want
And-
it. So.
It stores conveniently on his gun. Yay. Power glide looks good, man.
Yeah,
Because he does.
it looks like a good chug Powerglide. I wish his engine sat a little higher in jet mode. They look
Yep,
low
me
to
too.
But
They do. I wish
Pretty
they
good.
said a
Pretty
little
good power.
higher, the turbines.
yeah, just angle up a little bit. Oh, look at that! He's got a fake rub symbol on him. I
Oh, is it
assume that's
really?
a fake rub symbol. Yeah, in alt mode, if you see on the back of the jet. the
Oh,
back
yeah,
of the plane,
bastards.
I assume it's.
So we're not
fake.
going to bring this back, guys, but we'll leave a glob of black paint there.
Yeah.
That'll keep the idiots happy.
Huh.
Well, speaking
Yeah,
of
looks
keep
like
me
it's
happy,
molded.
Justin, we're getting a Transformers animated Ratchet.
Yeah. I think that rounds out everyone, even though,
If you count Bulkhead.
Yeah.
Or was that, no, that was a Prime Bulkhead, not animated.
who knows? Could go either
Yeah,
way
no
with it.
bulkhead. Yeah, from
So you had
animated.
Prowl.
This is
Yeah,
this is the Ratchet that also threw me off, and I was like, wait, why is New Age doing this again? New Age of the Primes, remember?
I said new Age of the Primes Ratchet, and you're like, new Age Ratchet.
I'm like, why?
New Age
They just
Prime
did one,
Ratchet.
and this looks worse. Oh,
Yeah. Look at those fucking waffles in the thighs.
I don't think this looks that good.
yeah.
The,
No, it
the original animated Ratchet puts this to shame.
does.
I think they just tripled the value of the original animated Ratchet. Both the Earth version with the gut and then the Cybertronian version where he's in really good shape and he's like that fucking 4-tread tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they
what-
fucked this up sideways. Oh, they had a
What's-
lockdown too.
And they did Bumblebee and Wasp.
Yep, and then they did Prowl and then Chromia as a remold.
What the hell is, like, look at any of the pics where you can see his face. His face looks bad. Like something, it doesn't look like a bad head sculpt in general, but it doesn't look like animated Ratchet. It looks weird. It doesn't look right to me at all. Like, if animated Ratchet and if the show never existed, this face would be fine, but it doesn't look right to me.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the problem with every single one of these releases, right? Like, they don't really end up looking right at the end of the day. And I don't think that this is any different. What's weird is you got that aesthetic mismatch at this point, which I think is the weirdest part about all of this. Like, Prowl is very much like a classics looking figure, you know? Yeah, I don't know. This is all kind of strange what they're doing here. I don't know.
I got way too excited with that Prowl. Because even the upgrade kit kind of still
It
looks
doesn't.
like a
It
Hot
doesn't
Wheels.
help him very much. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and this face of Ratchet that doesn't look like a very ornery old Autobot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, something's just off about it. It's not
It's
that
like
it's
he's
a
wearing a
terrible head
mask.
sculpt. It just doesn't. Yeah, it
No, it's a
doesn't look
terrible
right.
fucking head sculpt. I don't recall his face like looking like that. But then again, it's been a while since I watched animated.
I think the proportions of his face are off too, because animated had kind of that Jay Leno chin thing with a lot of characters, you know.
Yeah, well, I'll say a
And
lot
his-
of characters had that shit.
Yeah, and I think that Ratchet's head was
That's
a little longer.
that's because most of their designs are very reminiscent of like Bruce Timm's like streamlined character design for Batman and Superman, all that shit.
Yeah.
But that style was pretty popular back then for a lot of different type of animated shows.
Well, even
Before
like
SoCal came by and everyone had the same fucking smile. But
yeah, animated had a Teen Titans feel to it to me too, as far
yeah,
as the animation.
Yes. And I think that was
animation, not the
intentional.
characters.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's kind of you've seen. I mean, you see it happen all the time in various franchises, right? Like something comes out and it's popular and everyone jumps on that train.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Teen Titans themselves have done it with. I'm trying to think who came before, but when they went to like Teen Titans Go, I'm like, oh, that's just this particular type of show. You know, I don't remember now though. I don't remember what show
When
it was.
this came out, when this show came out, this was the second time I was jumping on the internet, every message board I could to see what people were saying. Because everyone was losing their minds that you had an Optimus Prime with a mouth.
Yeah.
Number one, even though Beast Wars came and went. And
Yeah.
the last time the people were in a frenzy about this type of shit, pun intended. They were in a frenzy about this was when the Ocean dub stopped doing dub work for Dragon Ball Z and Funimation just took over. And instead of the characters finding their own legs for the characters they were voicing, they tried their best to impersonate the popular Ocean dub people. And people were like, "Oh, pissed about that." Oh my god, it's like 2000, man. Jesus Christ. Look, if you think this is great, this is for you. Knock yourself out.
I mean, I'm probably in on it
I
just
was
so I
fooled
could
by Sure
complete my
Shot.
set. You know, like at this
Yeah.
point, I need to get this Ratchet so I can be done. But like, I there's the whole that's missing. I don't need anybody else but Ratchet. You know, I've got Optimus, I've got Bumblebee, I've got a Bulkhead that doesn't quite work, but whatever. And I've got a Prowl that doesn't quite work, but whatever. So I need this, I guess. But I really, in the back of my head, I'm like, like I just want someone to come along and do like really good versions of these things. So
I would love some masterpiece animated figures.
I would rather
Maybe
legend
not
scale
from
that's really
Takara,
good.
but-
I would rather real good legend scale. So,
Legend scale would be cool too.
I wouldn't mind MP or a whole line of Legend Scale. Because I know they could pull it off the Legend Scale because Transformers Prime, their character designs do share the same streamlined design, like when it comes to thighs and the oversized boots and shit like that, you know? Their designs are they're not very similar, but they kind of took those elements from them. And we've already seen what was one company that did a masterpiece scale Optimus Prime from Transformers Prime, which wasn't that bad. But I believe like it just aesthetically wasn't that bad. I take that back. But I believe in the hand, the final product, he didn't transform. So I take back it wasn't masterpiece, but he was MP scale. Action figure. So it's possible they could do that, but it's gotta be hard because this is like a lot of fucking like these legs. In the end of the day, Transformers Animated was known for their streamlined design. Those legs were kind of like a cone shape going down. They got wider as they came up towards the hip area, where they got thinner right before they just stopped, and then you had this massive boot there. And that's one of the things that this animated Ratchet figure is missing is the over the top like proportions that they had in the cartoon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I could see Ratchet in Transformers Animated, if he just dropped down to one knee, he would make, he would break concrete and shit like that because he was so big and heavy. This guy, I just see someone going on eBay spending an extra $30 to get the fill-in kit for these gaps, unless if they don't own a 3D printer.
I mean, you almost having a choice.
So yeah, it's very weird. I mean, I think, and I'm being honest when I say this. This is a good attempt at Hasbro's part. I think it is a good attempt. Is it their best? No, but it's a good attempt. They get a B for effort.
You get an F. Fuck off.
Yeah. You get a C for being cunty and not doing it right. Fucking losers. Yeah, so it's just now at least they had like the little gimmick he had for the actual animated toy where all the tools sit up in his backpack, They don't sit in the backpack.
And the tools, if you don't realize they're there, look like shit because they're just like hollow pieces of plastic that have vague forms of something. It's like you're like
the fucking ambulance.
You said that he's like, oh, he got the place on the backpack for your tools. Like he's got tools on his backpack. I had to go back and look. I'm like, oh yeah, he does have tools on his backpack. I'm like, whoa, those look bad.
Well, that's what I liked about like was it the first deluxe release of them where like they did stow away and you could still transform him.
Yeah.
So like they looked real. I remember looking at that going, that's pretty fucking. I may have to pick up another one. God damn it.
So let's talk about his tools real quick.
Next week.
He's got what looks like a I'm gonna guess that it's like a crescent wrench. That he's got a screwdriver shank, not the handle, just the shank part. Like, he's got a hammer.
It looks like with a hammer, a can opener.
It's definitely a can opener.
I gotta go ahead and get this goddamn out of my crack door. Optimus Prime, stop squirming. I don't have anesthesia. What's anesthesia? Exactly, son of a bitch.
You know what I don't like about this guy? One of the things I don't like, so they gave him his little like magnets that he had, but he always is supposed to have the spot on his arm for the engine that Lockdown has, and they took that away. Like there is no Lockdown parts. Like they show it without the whatchamacallit. Oh no, hold on. Maybe they don't show it without. Hold on. Does he not? Okay. I went on the swerve pictures. Do the magnets not come off of his arm? Or are they just like stuck there? No, they come off. They have to, right? Hasbro wouldn't put something on that they couldn't hollow out, and I could see the hollow from a picture. But either way, it's like a 5mm peg and not actually the spot to receive like a lockdown engine type thing, which is just like an integral part of the character. Like 90% of the show, he had that spot missing, So
you know what looks better than this, Justin?
The original?
The 2-pack that came with that came with an animated Sunstorm and the Legends scale Ratchet to fight him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That Legends class figure is like 100 times better than this. And fuck, it feels like I'm shitting on it, and I don't fucking mean to. But it's like it's such a weird, perplexing mix of just random shit because I'm looking at like a animated Ratchet figure on Google. Oh, I should just go to eBay. What am I doing?
And before we shift off of his accessories, the other thing that bothers me about the accessories is they're all red and they look very cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
The original, the weapons were like black, and they made them. It made it so they actually stuck out. It's the same weapons, the same accessories, rather, the same 4.
Yeah.
A hammer, a wrench.
But they have like these little hinges on them so they could bend and.
Yeah.
I'll send a link in the chat here on Discord. Of this eBay listing I just found where he comes, I believe he's complete. But they want $45. What's your shipping? Oh, it's $40 shipping because he's in Malaysia. Hey, Malaysia.
I was gonna say $50 for animated Prime or Ratchet animated Ratchet is super cheap. He was selling for a lot more, but yeah, $40 shipping. That makes
A
up
lot
for
of Ratchets were back in like the 2010s because fucking that stupid Universe Ratchet.
I mean, at this point, I just need that like APC Toys or whatever the company was to just kind of blow through and just like recreate the existing animated toys, but better. Like I honestly could go for someone redoing Swindle. Just make me a Swindle that's not made out of fucking purple plastic. You
It
know?
doesn't disintegrate.
Yeah. I mean,
Swindle was a great toy too.
would you not like if you had I don't know if you have an animated collection, but if you did, would you not go and buy that Swindle so you could have one on the shelf that you're not absolutely terrified at any point is gonna explode? Like I have the one I have. I'm like I don't even understand how this thing is still in one piece, frankly, and I'm just not gonna tempt fate, and he's gonna stay right where he is and not be touched.
I tell you what breaks my heart is every time I watch an episode of Modern Family with the father, Phil Dunphy's father. That was the voice of Swindle.
Yeah.
And every time like, hey, how you guys doing? I expect to be like, you guys want to buy some stuff? You know, like here's a guy I got sort of excited for, but no longer. Because it's that fucking same Gears body that everyone's crazy about. It's stupid. It's a Swerve.
Yeah.
Whoa, his whole chest is just right there on the back of the truck, I guess, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yep.
I mean, when you can't figure out how to make it transform without spending a little bit of extra money, what do? Yeah, put it right at the back of the truck. Like this
Wheels look like so much shit.
It looks insanely lazy to me. Insanely.
The wheels are so bad. They've got the giant plastic dumb plugs. And
Well,
they're not even the same color.
This is a new one for Hasbro. Not only are they not the same color, but one of them goes vertical and one goes horizontal.
Looks so fucking terrible. Even if they just threw some silver paint on that, it would make it look a million times better. It would still look like cheap shit, but it would look so much better.
Yeah.
You know someone's going to make him my first blaster for this thing, right?
Of course.
Because he kind of looks like the IDW version.
I would not expect them not to, because it's an easy, low-hanging thing you can do with this toy, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Whatever, I'm fine with that.
Looking.
I'm fine if someone wants to make it. It's an accessory that Hasbro could have chose to put in with it too, knowing that people love the character mostly because of that particular set of fiction. Hasbro chose not to do it.
I would say cut him some slack, guys. They did paint some of the tires, but that's a molded in fucking shoulder bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks fucking stupid because those tires are ultra fucking thin in alt mode.
Yeah.
Well, those on his robot mode are very thick. And notice I'm not seeing any pictures of him from the back. So I know two of them fold behind him.
You don't need to see him from the back. There's nothing to see here. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a picture from the back. Let me see.
Hasbro's like, what? What do you think there's going to be something you want to see on the back?
Again.
Forget about it.
The next one's an even bigger insult, but okay. Send a picture.
Hold on, I'm trying to get it to copy and paste in Discord. Oh, why this has to be such a pain?
Because Discord loves you.
Is Richard's.
Here's a picture of Swerve.
Discord handle is Captain Hognuts. Oh, fuck you! It's a waffle. Waffle.
It's an actual Eggo waffle.
Richard's Discord name is Captain Hognuts, and his quote is, "I can't wait to see my cousin Johnny Notsek to get out of prison. Hell yeah, America." I'm all thinking like, "Oh, you actually found one? Cool." No, it's a fucking waffle. Sweet, delicious waffle. Here's something that's not sweet and delicious. Nexus Prime for the Age of the Primes line. Okay.
I have one question about this thing. The fuck is that alt?
This looks like that fucking one robot you see when you search Transformers on the Walmart app.
This, to me,
Except
the
it's
alt mode
official.
especially. The alt
This
mode
is a-
especially makes it look like a fucking Diaclone figure.
Mhm.
Where it just
I
has
mean,
a
this
weird
is
random
this
alt
is
mode.
this is just kind of like a retooled Silverbolt, right?
Basically. That's what I'm seeing anyway. I mean, when I got my Silverbolt, I immediately combined them, but I mean, they have him connected to Silverbolt's crap.
So he's clearly like got a good chunk of Silverbolt going on, and then they like replace the front end, and they're like, yeah, hey kid.
Hey guys, tear down your Superion. Make this piece of shit instead. There was pictures of his combine mode shared around Facebook, and it looked horrific.
Second link.
Oh, thank you. We'll just go
You're
back to
welcome.
the notes here.
They also mentioned, speaking of the combined mode, they mentioned that they are going to do limbs for him. I believe this is supposed to be the old
The TFCC.
Botcon, that's what it was, TFCC combiner that you had to be a member for, and you got like one a year.
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember they
were all,
originally, remember they
were
originally named
Energon
it something
mold, right?
else. Yeah,
Nexus Maximus,
Nexus
you go, yeah.
Maximus, which was
sex toy.
a vibrator.
Well
And they're
planned,
like, we're
Hasbro.
just kidding. It's not. It's Nexus Prime. It's not Nexus Maximus.
So they,
Like,
I
yeah.
like how they, what do they got here? A brawl? No. So they have a Superion arm with blast off on it, an Aerobot leg, a Bruticus leg, and a. Oh no! Wait, they have a Superion arm with a Vortex on it, and then a blast off. You think those are the remolds they're gonna do? A jet,
I don't know
a tank
because
wasn't that the original?
I don't know because
It
they
looks
mentioned
garbage.
that the limbs aren't coming out till next year. So I think they're just showing that this works with all the current combiners.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually say much about the limbs.
I would be.
Let's see
I
if I can
mean,
find this thing.
they're going to be retools of all these things anyway, regardless. So that we can count on. Just which ones? Who knows?
I think I found it. Oh my god, this is horrible. I'm gonna put that in the chat there. Here's what the face reminds me of. Now go ahead and click that. Tell me that face doesn't look like old Nexus Prime.
Amazing. There's the limbots they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Complete with
Hey,
AI.
it's got a T-Rex, a Brontosaurus, a Stegosaurus, and they're all trucks.
Oh my god.
Well, you could
Look at that kid's face. That is the most AI generated kid ever. In that link you sent.
My mom called my dad, and then my dad said, "Don't yell my name out in front of my girlfriend, bitch." And then my mom has 2 closed eyes for a couple weeks. He comes with the Enigma Spark. What was it? The Enigma Spark of Combination, whatever. It's fucking stupid. He can hold it in his hand.
No, you're stupid.
Hey. Besides
Okay.
having what looks like a fucking reused mold on a G.I. Joe pilot head. Nexus Prime, everybody. Nexus Prime.
Great.
This is awesome. I'm so glad they put that much money in R&D for this. This is about the only one without waffles. Oh, wait. Look at the thighs. $90 for this, people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're kind of not
There's
wrong on
no
the
way
head
this is a
sculpt.
Voyager.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Here is one I kind of am looking forward to. It's Liege Maximo. I like it because for two reasons. After the last couple of weeks of seeing him make rounds online and people talking, it's not a fucking combiner of any kind. I love this horrific robot mode. It's got like the G-axis like wires on part of his feet there, you know.
Mm-hmm. I think this looks great.
I love the detail on the chest and on the thighs. These are CAD renders, sure. Don't they have them there on his desk?
Yeah, they've got pictures
Yeah,
of
I
him.
get the joke that, you know, he's basically got 3 dicks in that cannon. They're really missiles, but in his alt mode, they look like penises. I like this. This speaks to me kind of like Onyx Prime did to me when I first saw him when he was revealed. I like my Onyx Prime figure. I think it's great. It looks great with my APC Toys Megatron. They're both the same size, same height. And that ship mode, Jesus Christ, man! Imagine that looks like a ship. This like the scavengers from fucking Guardians of the Galaxy would pilot.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
Looks like an alien cattle skull or something.
Yeah, like alien farmers that herd that that move their herd around in space with that as they go to different planets and they fucking destroy their ecosystems like viruses. And then they fuck all the Desidents with those 3 dicks in their cannon. My God, that thing needs fucking to get replaced with some missiles. Even though it still will look like a dick, but the 2 massive horns, it's like they gutted this massive fucking bull and decided to make a ship out of one. Honest to God, that's what it looks like to me.
I think this looks
Like,
cool. This is
yeah.
a G2 comic book character that you would have never guessed was getting a figure, you know?
Yeah. What was he? He was the leaders of the ones that was G-Axis in control of them? Or was it Bludgeon?
I thought Liege Maximo was in control. I could be wrong though.
I haven't. I
a
have the
long
whole
time.
run here on my comic book collection. I haven't looked at that in fucking at least 10 years. But this looks great. This is the one I'm really looking forward to. This is original. Like they'll probably repurpose this into a Unicron of some kind,
I could see that.
or at least repurpose it to look like Hook, Line, and Sinker from the shitty fucking Marvel UK comics. They weren't shitty, but the horn pack comes off.
They'll get something else out of this for sure.
Then there's picture 164 with all 3 designers. The guy on the left, our favorite little creepo, sitting there going, yeah, they should try to ask me to do some kung fu moves. I got my Cobra Kai headband on. This looks fucking cool, man. The hand being open like that, that's something new for me. What other figure had that? Oh my God. The only one that comes to mind at the moment is Transformers Prime Airachnid. That was one of the worst Transformer figures ever made. It made fucking Armada's Sideswipe look like a fucking masterpiece. Like, here's his gun. Image 170. We named him. Oh, you named him? What'd you name him? Well, okay. So the top one's known as the Tickler. Stan. The second one's known as the Bottomed Out. Oh my God, Stan, please stop. And the third one's called the Nigerian Prince. Because he always offers you money. No.
Somebody will make replacements for those.
Yeah, and you can print them. And that's it. Oh, that smoke screen is fucking awful. Jesus Christ. I'll never forget that one time in Transformers Prime where he was like, Optimus Prime was ready to give him the Matrix. He's like, no, I can't do it. And then, Optimus Prime comes back and then Ratchet's ripping into him and he's just like, oh, man, I was almost a Prime and everything. He almost gave me the Matrix. He's like, yeah, wait what? You? I was like, kill him, Ratchet. Don't let him take your spot, man. God, that looks so fucking... Jesus Christ. They fucking dropped the ball on that. You know what a pain in the ass it was to find fucking Smokescreen in a while when he came out during the Beast Hunters run? This one I'm excited for. Missing Link Cartoon Edition Grimlock.
Yeah, this looks good.
We get one view of them, but the paint looks fucking great. I'm scared it would chip. But that's neither here nor there. This is pre-ordered. I gotta put it in for this one. I bet she's gonna be more expensive though. Well, who cares? This is adorable. This is great. This is how I wanted my Grimlock to look when I was a kid. Juice done?
Yes, sir.
Thoughts?
I like it. I want them. I'm probably not going to get the anime version. I'd probably rather have the toys because I like the shiny chrome for no particular reason. But yeah, I like that they did this. It's cool. So, you know what I realized? I got something else this week. I was thinking about it while I was in here. I got the Operation Recall. What the fuck is the name? The Dark Reaper. It's like basically like they're like shock trooper of whatever, and these are like old 3 3/4 GI Joe type things with O-rings and all that, like to go in with the old line, which was cool. And I was more interested in it when I still had my 3 3/4 Joes. So I got them, and I'm like, these are cool, but I don't know if I care. So yeah, I forgot. That's why I didn't appear earlier in the show. But I thought I was missing part of the order because I'm like, I thought I ordered 3 figs, but they're like, yeah, you did. Like the second one, the other one you ordered does not come until later. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'm like, just making sure. So that's why it just prompted me to remember it. But Grimlock here, he looks great. I'm still probably getting the toy version and not this one. But yeah, Rich, you're on this one, aren't you?
Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah,
I'll probably get this one.
As he blows the dust off his Diners Club car going, you're still open.
Yep.
That's right.
Still
That's
open.
true.
Diners Club says I might get both.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Toy and two.
Are you sure this place, Big Bad Toy Store, sells food? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Richard has him send him like a honey bun. Just come on, man. We got to make this legit.
Big Bad
Joel
Diner
from Big Bad Toy
Place.
Store's like, all right, get a honey bun. I'm going to eat half of it because I'm hungry, but... And speaking of hungry, Cyberworld Airachnid revealed.
Oh boy, I cannot
So, real talk. This light is obviously meant for kids because I saw the Galvatron, I seen the Megatron. I didn't pick them up because they're itty bitty. They're like Legends class. This is actually pretty cool.
No, it's not.
I don't want it.
It's not cool. It is not cool even slightly. No, it's not.
It is.
You're giving them way too much credit.
I know I am. That's why I'm doing it. Someone has to champion Hasbro since good old Deluxe left us.
Who the fuck makes an Airachnid and makes it a ground-based spider? There is nothing air about this arachnid.
Have you not seen the backpack plugged in, my good friend? You push that in, it makes the 2 pincers on top go in and out at such a velocity that it literally flies.
Right. I see. And then she can hold
I
it
do
in
like
her
the
hand
eyes,
like some who knows what. The eyes are fine. And okay. So there's things I don't like about this particular character that I think looks cheap and stupid, because it is cheap and stupid. But where the spider is concerned, it's kind of cool. It's just not Airachnid cool. Like, it'd be cool if it was something else. Like, I almost would have no problems if you were, like, Black Arachnia and not Airachnid, you know? Yeah.
I would be okay if they called it, like, a Tarantulas hatchling.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, anything like that. Now, I think it looks stupid that there's no elbows or anything like this, and the hollow spider legs look ridiculous, just like pegged onto the side of the arms. Like, it'd be nice if you could take them off and peg them into the back or something. But and the proportions of the body
she's holding
are very
that sword
strange,
that's the same size as her body.
Right. And there's 0% chance that you actually could do that. They had to probably Photoshop out the person behind her holding them up. Because there's no way she's standing like that with that. Like, that's 90% of the mass.
once Justin labeled this as cheap, I was gonna be like, sir, cheap? These are overpriced.
Yeah.
Take that.
True.
I want to know how much this is because this is most
I
definitely.
don't remember. Oh, excuse me. I want to say they were like $15 when I saw them at Walmart because like the Galvatron really like I was like I think it's cool. He's got like a fucking Lemmy beard on him, you know.
1688 is what it says retail.
Yeah, that's
So yeah, there
that's
you go.
overpriced. They're not
15,
even
$16.
cheap, Justin.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
That's what it's like when you're rich.
Mm.
But
I mean, they're
yeah,
cheap for Hasbro. They're expensive for anyone who would actually want to buy them. Like, glad you have that kind of disposable income, I suppose.
I
this
don't. I'd rather.
This is
put my
truly
hand in a blender while my
disposable
wife and
income.
nephew watch.
So, yeah.
This is for people that just are masochistic.
Yeah.
Because like I look at these spider legs and I'm seeing like those what looks like hinges, and I'm like, oh yeah, those aren't real. Because that'd be too much to ask for. They're
No,
just very well molded on there.
Yeah. It's way overpriced and way expensive, but it's cheaply done because Hasbro is just like, yeah, this is good enough, you know? So.
We have a YouTube series about it.
Yeah.
We'll get placed.
You like it.
Get placed.
I think
You
those
piece of shit.
arms and all the spider legs are one giant piece of plastic.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I don't
Like,
think
you
those
can't even-
legs
I'm
come
sure
off or
it-
spin.
No, they don't do anything. They're just molded on.
I think it's just one piece, the entire arm.
Yeah, I think you're
and
right. It
arm,
is one
spider
piece.
legs. Wow.
As I look at the same damn fucking file 1,000 times over. Yeah, it's all one. I mean, maybe they unplug because they look like they plug in. But even if they do, where would you put them?
They look like they do, but I don't see any picture where they show them in any position that's different. Like not even rotated. When the arm is up, they're up.
Well, let's be real. Like when it comes to their reveals and displays of their own products, Hasbro's never gotten it right. Because I remember those BotCon reveals of Combiner Wars and how that Manosaur looked like a shitty custom, and it turned out just to be a shitty combiner set with really bad fucking mold on the characters. I.e., Breakdown being one of the worst Combiner Wars mold ever. Yeah. It sucks because like I look at the box art and I think the box art is phenomenal, and then I look at this toy and I'm like, oh, that looks nothing like it, man. They're pulling that 1980 shit all over again. The Human Centipede line. Oh my god, you guys talk about this. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm not talking about swamp mashers.
All right, what we got? Human Centipede Wave 4. All right, so this time you get Double Punching Scorpionaut, who combine into a Scorpion. Okay. G1 Scorpionaut and Beast Wars Double Punch, right? Is that? No.
That's G1 double punch.
Yeah, G1. You're right.
Or G2, I guess.
You know what? I think.
If you look
Yeah,
at Action Masters, but so G1 really, but
I think I've got the characters confused too. No. Okay, I have it. Okay, yeah. I was like, the one on the right looks like Scorpionaut. I'm like, oh no, maybe not. No, it is. Okay. But it makes a weird red scorpion walrus thing because it definitely looks like it's got those like bristles on the front of its face. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
I know exactly.
It's a scorpion walrus. And then you get Ratchet and Ironhide, and Ironhide looks like he's there's something questionable about the face he's making. Like he's just like
There's something questionable about both of their faces.
Yeah,
Look at Ratchet's.
Ironhide's in the back of the elevator and just like ripped apart, and he's just like trying to hold in a laugh. And I think Ratchet has smelled said fart, and I don't know what's going on. And also, his little head crest looks more like eyebrows than it's ever looked in my life. It's like Eugene Levy eyebrows.
His head crest looks like one giant eyebrow.
Yeah,
like one giant eyebrow. Yeah.
And then we've got Rhinox and Backstop, because we all love Backstop, who form, I guess it's supposed to be a rhinoceros, but I can't help but think that it looks like a piece of crap that's been floating in the toilet too long.
With some moss on it.
Yeah. That's not a rhino, man. That's a piece of poop.
That's a moldy turd.
Yeah, it's a moldy turd just floating on by. Um, wow. I mean, we're 4 waves into this set of toys, so they must sell. I'd say
Four ways.
the best looking is probably Ratchet and Ironhide, just because the I
The
guess the
combined mode?
ambulance looks okay, but like, man, those
Do
faces
you
are
think that-
ridiculous.
Do you think the combined mode of Ratchet and Ironhide has that gap in it? Every picture they have the same gap. Does it really? Even the back of the packaging has the same gap.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Is that
every single one of the figures, and yeah, I think they do. The Scorpion
that's
Walrus has a gap. The Turd has a gap. That's pretty like so.
that's so
It
bad.
doesn't even pull off its gimmick well. Then either that or the
No,
person
it
who
doesn't.
or the person who did it didn't put them together quite right, or something.
I don't
What?
know
Okay,
because even the
hold on.
packaging has it.
Let me see. Let's go look at some Swapticons that have come before, and let's determine. Okay, so
They all have that gap.
they
I'm
all have
looking
that
at
gap.
pictures
Yeah.
now too.
So Hasbro failed at
That
their
is
own gimmick.
awful.
Oh my
How
god,
did
I
they
didn't.
not clean up that gap?
Like, it wouldn't even be that hard. It's literally like put the two heads together, lock them in place, and like twist them down or something like that. Like, it should not be difficult to remove the gap. So that is so
It should
bizarre.
not.
Like, it should, when they're combined, they should look like one toy. Like one singular
Right.
thing, not two pieces put together.
I thought that was the point.
I
Was they
thought
were
so
supposed
too.
to look like one. Yeah.
And I get you can
Wow.
like swap
That's so
any of these
bad.
things, so you could have an ambulance walrus, or a van walrus, I guess. But like, you would still think that the ends would meet better than they tend to meet. Like, every single one of them meets in a
Ironhide looked
rectangle.
like he got a Russian Mamushka doll head.
Yeah. We said it looks like Ironhide looks like he's in the back of an elevator and just ripped a big old fart and he's trying to hold in the laugh. And Ratchet looks like he's been in the elevator and has smelled it and is losing his mind. So, yeah.
Y'all smell that shit? Yeah, that's me. Ironhide. Everyone's favorite racist Autobot. Shh, here comes Jazz. Man. Yeah, so these are shit. Okay, we're done. We can move on.
We can move on.
Yeah.
We've determined that they're a new level of shit than we had even anticipated. So, yeah. Trash.
All right, we got a
Hasbro
first look
trash.
at authentically waffled E1, Elita 1. Almost said E1.
For a second I was thinking
So-
that this was just like a pink waffle maker. But no, it's an actual
My first
Elita 1 toy.
waffle by Mattel.
Look at the first comment from the link.
Time to. Oh my god. I was gonna be like, time to read, time to play, read those comments. Colon 381 Prime. Reply. God, how many people have that fucking in their screen name on this website? Replies to Perfect Cell Rules comment where he says Alpha class figures are Voyager class. Kowloon 318 Prime says, Welp, was thinking of it being a good stand-in for a Chugalita 1. Guess she's not going to be as big as buff Power of the Prime Jacko. Yeah, you fucking right she ain't. Oh, someone reviewed her. I'm not sitting through that. I don't think
if you
anyone,
look at
even the guy
the
who made it.
if you look at the fourth picture back up in the article where you see the back of the packaging, you see the actual robot mode.
The 8 steps.
Yeah.
The 8 steps. Look at her legs. It looks like the sides should fold in to actually fill in the back of the leg, but they don't. So the legs are just big, thin, hollow pieces.
Well, I mean, if this was Elita 1 of 5 years ago, they certainly would, and they probably designed it that way. They were like, meh, lock them in place.
I think, looking at this, I like her alt mode. It's very like painted black. It's the Blackmobile, but I mean, Batmobile. This just on the transformation instructions. It's all aesthetics, man. Like they trying to pull it off, but they're fucking up bad. I feel like she's the one that, if she's left outside during the sub-zero temperatures, not even sub-zero temperatures, like 20-degree like temperatures, she will break. So yeah, hard pass. Nice try, Hasbro, but you won't get me a second time.
Head sculpt looks nice.
Moving
from
on
what
to
I can see.
Wonderfest Chibi figs. Say what?
I said her head sculpt looks nice from what I can see. So
Yeah. So is the alt mode. Yeah, it looks like the Batmobile.
something. All right, Wonderfest.
Chibi figures from Wonderfest. So you have an Optimus Prime, a Megatron, Ultra Magnus, and a Grimlock. Grimlock looks fucking adorable.
And nobody.
Everyone else,
cared.
it's just. Huh?
I said, and nobody cared.
Yeah, moving on.
I mean, honestly, end of the day, it looks like you've made 4 erasers. This is the type of shit that people come out and they 3D print, and you're like, oh, that's fucking cool. But when Hasbro's like, yeah, we've given someone the ability to do this, like, what's the fucking point? Like, this is 5 below trash. You know, like this type of thing that gets stuck there that nobody cares about.
You know when I see them in a solid color like this, right? Like no deviations from the original color, it's like, oh, these are huge erasers.
Yes,
But
it
that's
does.
just the 1980s kid becoming.
It does look like erasers.
They
It's
look
like I'm almost
like
surprised I
big
don't see any
decoys
print
or-
lines. You know,
Yeah,
like
they do look like they're printed.
yeah. I don't know. This is dumb. I don't.
Yeah.
This is one of those things. I'm like, what are you doing, Hasbro? Like, Takara, Hasbro. Like, you just don't care about your IPs. You really don't.
Hasbro doesn't care now. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, you want to do those? Sure. Just give us that
We get
licensing
some
money.
money off of it. Cool. Meanwhile, like you
Exactly.
could have legitimate
500K.
third-party stuff. Like actually go ahead and make someone pay for the license to make like friggin' amazing Transformers for you. Like it could happen, but no. So whatever. In some timeline, Hasbro actually lets third-party companies make good toys. So. All right. Moving on.
Grimlock's the best.
Moving
looking one
on,
by
this
far.
sounds like a threat. Get paralyzed with some soft vinyl slop at Wonderfest.
Oh, these are
Oh,
amazing.
the shampoo bottles are back. Now they're in different colors.
What the
Someone's going to sell these for like $40-$50 a pop, and they'll buy it.
like and this is the thing. This is not even like Heroes of Cybertron soft vinyl stuff. Like this is awful. Like legitimately
That,
could not be a worse piece of rubber.
Is Twincast holding his gun backwards?
He's
It's-
doing something.
No, it's
It's-
just a really shitty. It's molded into his arm, and it just looks like shit.
It's molded
This-
into the
Why are
arm and it's
Twin
not
Cast
like
hands?
it's not finished.
2 different colors. No, it's not. It's not finished. It's like
This reminds me a lot of like back home in Jersey City, actually Union City. You would walk down Bergen Line Avenue, was like a very big strip of different shops, right? Back when toy stores and electronic stores and TV repair shops and shit existed. You walk down the strip, and you go to like the one couple that owned a shop from China, and you'd be like, "Oh, you have Transformers?" Like, "Oh yeah, we have Transformers right over here." And then that's what you got. Was that like they don't even have a box? They come like a fucking iffy plastic bag that you so much as like grabbed it the wrong way, it tore open, and the toy would fall out. And then
Yeah,
you
you
look
bought
at
it.
it, you pick
You
it up,
bought it.
you look. Yeah, hey, you just bought that, and then you turn it around, you see like a fucking like I forgot what they're called, but it's like a little seal they made that basketballs have where you pump air into,
Mhm.
and you're like, is that air in this? And you squeeze it and it squeaks. You're like, what the fuck?
Now
This ain't a Transformer. Ah, this fucking Transformer. Bye.
I want to point out something with this twin cast. Not only does he have two different colored hands, but he's got two different colored hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like his one hand is red and blue. The other hand is just blue.
Oh,
Like,
blue.
what?
Yeah, exactly. So not only does he have a red hand and a blue hand, he's also got one hand that is red and blue. Crazy.
I feel like they were supposed to paint the whole thing, but then they were like, "Hey, we can totally cut production time in half
Well,
if we just
you
paint
could
the
see they
front
do
of
it several places, right? Like his bicep is red on the front and it's blue on the side. I am
Yeah.
99% sure, based on the pictures, it looks like Skywarp is purple on the front and black on the inside. I'm pretty sure if you look at his left hand, you can see the like outline of black there, indicating that that purple is done on
Yep.
the front and it goes right to black. So, Starscream's probably harder
Look
to
at the
see
yellow
because
paint
he's
bleed
oh
through
yeah,
on his cockpit.
you could see the gray on Starscream's hand. So clearly they did the same thing there. Like these, like what is this? Like this isn't even here as a
Look,
Cybertron. Interesting.
look at that on Starscream. Look at that super tight, nice paint line up at the top of his chest.
Oof.
Someone
It's so bad.
You
comment.
mean the one factory worker with Parkinson's?
Michael J. Fox painted these folks, so cut him some slack.
Hey, Doc, I got this, Doc. Oh, Marty, put it down, Marty. Put it down.
Well, so okay, here's the comment. First comment, which is a reply. We'll read the reply. The comment it's replying pretty much the same thing. It's amazing and sad how many people think these are low quality pieces made by some big conglomerate on the cheap when they're made by like two guys who want to recreate the style of toy from their childhood for a one-day event in Japan. Like a shame indeed. Actually seeing the process of how these toys are made really increases appreciation for the artistry involved. A pipe dream of mine is to make so Fubi figures like these myself, but that dream will probably stay a dream. But you know what? I understand what you're saying, but it's 2026, and like this is the type of shit that you make on a 3D printer. You don't go ahead and get uh, fucking Hasbro's license on this thing to make this happen. You know, like that's what's ridiculous to me is that Hasbro's okay with licensing these types of things out to people. Like they are like yeah, it's not Hasbro producing it, but Hasbro's cheapening their IP by doing this stuff at every single level. You know, so I don't know.
I wonder
What
how
were you
much
gonna
these
And
are.
also, Mr. Furnace, do us and the rest of this world a favor and don't procreate.
These look like
Here's
dog
one
toys.
from
I like that.
Arion23. Replying to J Leviatron, J Leviatron, whatever that fucking screen name. Paralyzing. I guess you could advertise. They look so good, you'll be paralyzed until you buy them. And then Arion23 replied with, "They look so paralyzed. It's like they were hit with the Petrificus Totalius." Is that a Harry Potter thing?
Yeah.
Okay. If I did, and then Vamp Slay. Man, that's a pretty good fucking name. I like that. Dude, what the fuck kind of car is that in the fucking pig? Is that Pontiac? Anyway. If I didn't know better, I'd say that these were made in 1984. That's not a compliment. God damn, roasted.
Like
Dragon wrote, good use to make Christmas ornaments out of.
I don't know. Like I get what people are saying, like, oh, it's just it hark back to older time, but it's like you could still do that, but make this better. You know, like honestly, like these types of things exist. It's like the fact that you painted only the front, like that's just lame. You know, like that's not a callback because oh that's how it was in the past. Like no, there's people who if you actually look up this Sofubi and you hit Transformers, there's a whole ton of them out there like customs. This does look like the 86 Transformers, you know, but like so make this particular style of toy but in 2026 standards with extra paint and all that stuff and make it kind of look cool, you know, like I don't know. It's just weird that
Oh, I see.
Hasbro's putting
So
this out.
Fubi-
Another commenter by the name of WA wrote, "Wow, McDonald's upped their game recently.
Yeah, exactly.
Take that."
So Fubi is a line from Japan in the 1950s and 60s. So I kind of get it more. I guess it's supposed to be that style, but with Transformers. But I don't know. I guess there's a market for it.
Yeah, well, that's a line I should have stayed in the 50s. Aesthetically, these are fucking mind-boggling, like how bad this is. Johnny48 wrote, "Another day, another licensed Skywarp with incorrectly colored null rays and shoulders." Oh, that's your problem? Shibuara Prime writes, "These look so goofy. I want the Thundercracker." Hunter Green 2005, that's when you were born, writes, "I want that Toadcast." Joe Master 2 wrote, "More Sofubi. We love Sofubi." No, we don't. And then Powerbomb, fucking name, writes, "Twincast
Powerbottom.
instead of Blaster."
That's why I
That's
heard
odd.
Power Bottom.
I'm reading the comments. Rusty Shackelford, "Damn it to hell, just come back with Action Masters. Thank you." That's what these strike me of. They're like oversized, really cheap looking Action Masters that they're now selling at a Japanese event for fucking probably damn near $100 because they don't make them anymore.
They're not even as cool as Action Masters because they have 0 points of articulation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're just a
at,
big
zero
mold of
accessories.
crap. It's
at end of the
this
day,
is
yeah,
something
like
I would have given. This is something I would have given Sebastian when he was a baby when I gave him baths, like, and he'd play with him in the water. That's it. That's
you
all they're
give
good
to your
for. They have the
dog.
little air pump, huh?
Or you give to your dog.
yeah.
Yeah, here you go, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what this stuff looks like to me. And like, I don't know. I get that. I get what this style is supposed to be, but I think if that's really what you're going for, you should have still done a better job. So,
Yeah, we
You
get
know,
it.
I
Retro's
for-
still a fucking fad, fucking 20 years later, 26 years later from the year 2000. But sometimes it works, and in this case, it does not. So I'm sorry. These are fucking abominations. Like, they look
So-
fucking stupid.
So looking it up, I forgot until I saw this all about. There is a company called Soap Studios. 10 years ago at Toy Fair 2016, they showed off a line of Transformers Sofubi collection. And it was all stuff like this. Just vinyl.
Was it soap?
No, they were vinyl, but that was their name. And it
But
was
it,
Like, that'd be a pretty cool thing. Get
They
like a
actually
bar
look
of soap
better.
that's like 6 inches tall and it looks like a fucking transformer.
like I just sent a link in the chat.
see, that's what I'm talking about.
From an
Like,
old
this
article.
this is okay. If like this is what you're going for, then go for it because I get these vinyl toys, but like when you look at Bumblebee, they didn't color the front of his shoulders and the front of the forearm and leave the rest cast in yellow. They went ahead and colored the whole damn thing. You know, like Optimus
Yeah,
has
these look much better.
That prime
Optimus
looks
has
good.
everything around. It's like I get that. So this is not a style of toy that I would collect personally, but I get it, and you're doing it to a higher standard than it was in the 50s and 80s or whatever. And it's like this, like the whole thing. It reminds, and the poses are more dynamic too, right? Like you've got these the Seekers are basically a T, right? Like there's it's just so weird. It's so weirdly proportioned
Except
in this case.
Except for this Spike figure. This Spike one looks very creepy. Like,
The spike looks like
you
something
wake
that
up
would
at the
come
foot of
out
your
of
bed
sky.
and you
Yeah.
blink. And
Yeah.
you blink, he's on your chest. And you blink one more time, he's gone. He's laying next to you in a pillow. And he's like, "Don't worry. I'm just going to nibble on your soul for a little bit."
Yeah, I mean,
You're
end
like,
of the
"Good
day,
God,
like
His
no."
hands look like they've molded into one.
agreed.
His hands look like they've molded into one nodule of flesh.
Yeah, but it does look
Can't
like
open
these
my hands
these
with a
Look at
do
this.
punch.
here. Hold on, I gotta look at here's the Cybertron because they were all vinyl toys too, and it's like they are practically the same thing
Well, they
in
were
terms of how they
PVC.
go. Oh, they are PVC. You're right. They're
And
not.
they
Yeah.
actually move though. Like you could
You're right.
articulate them.
Yeah. But that's what these look like.
Look at
These
this
look
other
like
link I just
worse
sent.
versions of those. So I don't know.
Look
The
at these.
3-0
this link
Prime,
I just
yeah.
sent. I just found this. What the hell are these?
Let's wrap this up. 'Cause I gotta go to bed.
You can't go to sleep
right.
now. It's impossible.
No, I don't. I'll be dreaming of that fucking spike.
Not after seeing that spike. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Wrap us up.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna give a big shout out to our good friend Eddie Dustmites, who's always been a supporter of us, even through the SCU days, and all you other people that listen to us from the SCU days till current. We want to thank you for your support over the years. Thank our good friends at Rumble Collectors, and of course Robert Giagani for joining us this evening. Say something goodbye. Say goodbye, Robert.
Bye, Robert.
Okay, I'll say it for you. He wants to tell everyone have a beautiful evening, have a wonderful good night, and a good Christmas. So on behalf of me, T2RX6, and Pre-Order, I want to tell you all thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day somewhere else. Drive safe. Make this your year without having to say it's your year. We'll see you on the next episode of Batman, the animated series. No, I'm kidding. Thanks for listening, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.